All right, guys, as a jiu-jitsu professor, you know I'm all about self-defense. And after seeing a differential brace of a Dodge Demon breaking, I thought it was about time I go ahead and get some self-defense for my Dodge Demon. So I contacted Per4mance Development and had a diff brace sent over to me. You know, I actually had one put on my Hellcat, but it doesn't make a difference. If you start getting wheel hop, eventually something's gonna break. So I got over to Billy's to get that thrown on. Anyway, guys, I'm Demonology. You know what I'm doing. I'm out snatching souls. Peace. All right, guys, so here we are inside of Lonestar Automotive. Is that what y'all call it? Lonestar Automotive?
Lonestar Elite Automotive.
Lonestar Elite Automotive.
Yes,
and I guess you make it elite. And what's your name, sir?
I'm Chris.
Nice to meet you, Chris.
Nice to meet you, Herman.
Okay, and what's your job here, Chris?
Here I am a service writer. I'm here to greet customers, get everybody taken care of, write up tickets, make contact with everybody, make sure the guys have the parts they need and when they need them, and that we get everything out effectively and quickly.
Now, do you turn any wrenches yourself?
No, my history is more paint, but
okay.
but yeah, I can do a few things, but I stick more to custom paint and paint.
And where's the man himself? Let's see if we can find him around here. Oh man, he's working on a Mercedes. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna make another demon killer out of this Mercedes over here. You know, Billy will turn anything into a demon killer.
That's right, man. Your Miata, your Hyundai Sonata, you know. Hey, whatever you, or your PT Cruiser. Yeah.
So what's the main things that you do here, Billy, at Lonestar Elite Automotive?
That's right, Elite. You got to get that in there.
You got to get the Elite. Bro.
And the Elite's not the cars that we work on necessarily; it's the service that you get. So that's where the Elite comes from. We want to try to be above board, beyond reproach. It's not about all the money that you can make. It's about your name. It's about having a good name, and that's what I'm about. So.
So he installed the differential on the Hellcat. So now he's going to do some demon work.
So, you know, it's pretty straightforward. Just zip these bolts off here. I didn't get to talk much last time about why you need the diff brace, but if you look up here, these are called the ears, where it mounts to the subframe. Right here, you have some common case cracking right here. Then where it mounts up here, these are, you know, there's soft rubber bushings up in the front. Then these back here are pretty soft too. So if you've ever seen one of these in action, like up on a lift or on a dyno, there's a whole lot of movement that's going on in between shifts. So if you get any kind of wheel hop whatsoever, you're really gonna see that thing ratcheting. So what it does is the diff brace adds an additional mounting point. Now you don't want it to be too rigid to where, you know, if it's like a solid mount, you're gonna end up cracking the case, especially when you're putting down a lot of power. But to be honest with you, like just that additional mounting point with that rubber bushing that goes on here, it really helps add an additional area to where, you know, a lot more surface area of the differential is being put on, so there's not a whole lot of movement. There's still enough give to not have any issue with it cracking, but it definitely provides that extra insurance that you need from the stock, all that stock movement that can happen when you know, have a lot of wheel hop. So we're gonna get that zipped off and put the new one on. It's a tight fit, but honestly, if this were my car, and I like to treat everything like it's my car, would I do it if it were my car? I can honestly say 100% that if this were my car, I would have no issues whatsoever with the tight fitment that this thing has. So I wouldn't want to go grinding on this to get rid of the foot, you know, to get rid of that nice finish that it has. You could massage this a little bit and it's not going to affect it whatsoever, but It's a little close, but honestly, like I said, if it were my car, I'd have no problem putting this thing on. So that's what we're gonna do.
All right, guys, Hollywood Billy's gonna put it all together for us.
All right, so what's different on this one than on the Demon brace versus the other one is there is, of course, the little rubber piece, but on this one it actually uses a hard, it's not exactly plastic, but it's much more rigid and stiff than the rubber piece. But the rubber goes on top, and you just get it good and lubricated up and slide it on in. Then the rest of it's basically the same as the Hellcat, where you just you know, use a little bit of Loctite on the bolts. Then on this, you know, of course we talked about there's no welded nut on the top, so you just kind of have to feel your way around to get it started. But other than that, that is it. We might just have to get it the German way on this bolt. Good and tight. The torque spec, good and tight. Sorry.
I guess that's a little mechanic joke.
Yeah. A little bit. It's mechanic slash dad joke, you know.
What are you torquing this one down to, Billy?
80 foot-pounds. It feels like it's almost about to go, just like that one.
What do you torque the other ones down to, Billy?
40 foot-pounds.
Okay, so 80 and 40. 80 on the big ones and 40 on the little ones.
These guys here, Per4mance Development, they were the first to market with a differential brace. A lot of guys have used them with a lot of great success. They have 3 different product lines now. They have their normal Hellcat, they have their reduced clearance Hellcat bracket for vehicles with aftermarket exhausts. Then now they have their Demon brace. The normal Hellcat one is silver. The reduced clearance Hellcat is black. Then the Demon is its own red. So each product is pretty high quality. It's made in America. They're all powder coated for a nice, long, durable finish. So if you guys want to save your differentials for as long as you can, I definitely recommend reaching out to Per4mance Development. It is a little bit more snug on this. It's a little bit tighter fitment. It is resting closely against the case, but like I said, if it was my vehicle, that, you know, there's absolutely no problem whatsoever. It's good that there's a nice tight fit, but there's no issue whatsoever. If you do run into issues like that, they definitely stand behind their work. But this one here is a little tighter clearance, but it still is manufactured perfectly. There's no issues whatsoever. So what we're doing here is we're going to paint mark the bolts, so that way we can see if it moves at all. Over time, the rubber might age a little bit, and of course, movement of the differential, we might have to go back and retorque it. But to be positively sure, we're going to paint mark the bolt to the actual diff brace, so we can see if it moves at all over, you know, maybe a weekend of racing. Then go and recheck it just to see. All right, just like so. So that is it.
Hey guys, remember, if you want to come out and get some work done on your vehicle, man, I recommend Lonestar Elite Automotive. Billy and his guys do an excellent job. He's a good guy. Make sure you get your vehicle out to him. And don't forget to visit his YouTube channel, which is DFWSpeed.
Yeah, we have we're a multi-vehicle channel. you know, I call myself a car guy, so if it's fast and it's cool, you know, it's gonna end up on my channel. It could be a Volkswagen, it could be a Honda, you know, Dodge Demon, Mustang. It doesn't matter, man. We love all kind of cars on our channel.
Yeah, you used to race imports because you had a what was an Acura?
I have a 1998 Integra Type R.
Right.
And
what kind of times did you get out of that, Bill?
Well, I have never ran it at the strip.
Okay.
Nope, I've never ran it at the strip, but it made 760 wheel horsepower, and that was at 32 pounds of boost. And I have another Honda that made 670 at 28 pounds of boost. I have a new 2017 Civic Type R, and that one's more of track focused, doing road courses and stuff. So.
Okay. Well, all right, guys. Well, hopefully we can get those out on the track and see Billy run those as well.
That's right.
With the cursed Hellcat. All right, guys. I'm Demonology. Billy's buttoning it up, so we're out. We're gonna go next door and get something to eat. Anyway, guys, you know what we're doing. Snatching souls. Demonology. I'm out. Peace.